Shalom. Yahweh Shem Shabbat Shem Kakadash. Barakatah. Barakatah Yahweh Barakatah Yahweh Barakatah Yahweh Barakatah Yahweh Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Bashem Kakadash Barakatah. Double honors to the elder apostles, GMS, even the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful tabernacle of David. Aquat that are listening, learn, and being a pillar of rest, 144,000, 1/3, the hopeful elect of Israel. I'm the brother Yashawan, and this lesson, this is the first attempt. I'm probably going to keep making this lesson over and over until I get it right. So I'm going to fly by the seat of my pants and by the Spirit, right now, and attempt it for the first time. So I'm going to go to the brother Mayaka Allah, who is the inspiration and motivation. What? Okay, this one is inspiration of the Almighty, but he does inspiration and motivation. This brother right here, his spirit is gargantuan, his righteous spirit, and he does exactly that in his way, right? Which he actually goes into, to his way of doing. He knows, what is his job. To know what your job is in this thing, and you're actively doing it, is what it's all about. Once you grow into who you are in this. And this brother is about, he motivates and inspires the shit out of me. The water Yahweh Shem Shai, call hello Yahweh Shem Shabbat Shem Kakadash for this Akim right here. But he goes into a dream, right? And you wouldn't know it. You just listen to this brother, because he goes into so many things, and he just seems to pull something out that inspires you. So he's got a way, and he knows it. So anyway, he knows his job, but he goes into this a dream. And the dream turns into spiritual power. We're in the time of spiritual power. But we're also in the time of knowing what why you're here. Okay? So bear with me as I, try to flesh out why I'm here. Right? And this is the first attempt. You always wonder, what your role is. You go back in your life and you look at how it was structured and pretty much what the Most High was preparing you for, right? And here it is. I'm outside of GMS, right? I'm practically alone, and it's all for a reason. Anyway, let's listen to this and where it's going, where you fit in. It's time to recognize what your role is or might be, and we don't know. But you're supposed to be rehearsing the righteous acts. You're supposed to be putting on as the elect, right? You're supposed to be envisioning yourself where you want to be. Anyway, here we go. Come on, brother. Oh, you know what? Hold on, Salakia. Let me make sure my sound system is doing what it's supposed to do. What's going on?
Like brothers around me, and it was some.
Okay, so let me see. Let me cue it up. I think I'm right. He goes into his story. So Salakia.
Where the hell I was, wherever I was.
Okay, here we go. 20. Let's start right
here. That's crazy how the moon is seen everywhere. That little dot, that dot in the sky, brother, and are 3,000 miles away. We both looking at the same thing at the same time. Fucking amazing.
So,
no, I'm saying, fucking around. Lord willing, though, man, shit. But, I kind of want to explain this dream I had, but it's just so short. But you know what? I explain it. It is what it is. The Spirit of the Lord gonna have me explain it, then I'm explain it. It's short and sweet. But I only told two brothers about it. But basically, like I was just telling the brothers, I don't know where the hell I was. Wherever I was, it was not on earth. It was like some goddamn intergalactic room or something, or some room in a whole nother realm. I ain't never seen no room like this. It was like a room in another realm. And I don't know who was with me, but everything was blurred, like a blurred picture. Everything was really blurred around me. Even the person I was talking to, nothing was clear. Everything was pretty much blurred, but I know it was like brothers around me, and it was somebody that was like guiding us like a tour. And they were like showing us around this room. I don't remember being shown around the room or nothing. I only remember one freaking part. And it was like on a wall. It was like some type of mist, like something glowing, like a fireball maybe, and it was just like moving and glowing and stuff like that. And the I believe it to be an angel. That's the only way I could explain it. The person that was guiding us was like an angel. And I asked him, "What is that?" And he said, he told me that was spiritual power. That's what he said. He said, "That's spiritual power." And I said, y'all brothers that know me, I'm fucking a character. I said, I got sad like Edris. I said, "Why can't we have it?" Like my spirit in the dream got sad. I said, "Why can't we have it?" Like, you know what I'm saying? For brothers who know me, you know I am. You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Man, why we can't have it?" And I got sad, like, what? I want it, like, what? Could I have it? Like, you know what I'm saying? And the person, the angel, like I said, I don't know what it was, man. I know it was a guide though. He told me, with great power comes great responsibility. And then
Boom. That's the crux. With great power comes great responsibility. Carry on.
woke up, boom, like, oh shit, what was that?
He said he woke up. Let me go back so I can destroy it.
The person, the angel, like I said, I don't know what it was, man. I know it was a guide though. He told me, with great power comes great responsibility. And then I woke up, boom, like, oh shit.
So whoever gets this spiritual power, right, got to be well balanced, even keeled, of sound mind. You got to be worthy of that, right? So when you go in to examine, everybody wants spiritual, but most I ain't giving spiritual power to a knucklehead, to an idiot, to somebody that can't control their spirit. Okay? These are things to think about. It's time to be awarded spiritual power. What manner of persons ought ye to be right now? Right? You got to be walking like you deserve spiritual power. Or like he said, with great power comes what? Great responsibility. Are you designed for that? Did the Most High design you for spiritual power? Okay. Well, maybe not, but I know what he designed me for, right? If it be spiritual power, hey, so be it. I'm gonna get in there and make him proud. I'm gonna make Yahweh Shai proud, right? So be it. But we'll get to it. Here we go.
What was that? You know what I'm saying? And I just held it. I held that for like 3 weeks before I even opened up to told any brother, because I don't know, bros. To tell you the truth, to me, dreams, you know what I'm saying? I don't be wanting to sound like, how, it could be taken to where it's like, I don't know, your brother would know what I'm talking about. So when it comes to dreams and stuff like that, you know, it is what it is. I hope you even can hear what I'm saying. But that was the dream. And
Spiritual
I said,
power.
Shit, man.
Spiritual power.
And this is before the Pesach, and it was trippy about the blood moon thing. For me, it was trippy. I'm thinking about the blood moon thing. And I was thinking about the blood moon thing. And I was thinking about them 50 days. But don't get me twisted, brother. And if it don't happen,
you're wondering what LA looks like, you're looking at it.
After 50 days, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Receiving some brother, and start talking in other languages and and things like that. But it is what it is, you know what I
That's
mean?
spiritual power.
Don't try to sit here and say this brother created some prophecy or something, but I did have that dream, and it was short and it was sweet, and I loved it. And there is power. Obviously, the dreams that the Lord let it be known definitely that there is power that the Lord gonna give to people. And he said, and that, like I said, that quote, you hear that quote in the world, with great power comes great responsibility. You
There it is again. With great power comes, and I'm gonna go to a different video right now, but I'm gonna let this play out.
hear that in the world. And that's just a script, that's scriptural. That goes back to our heritage. That goes back to our forefathers. Hey, remember King David, it's in 2 Samuel chapter 23, verse 2, I believe. It says, he that rule must rule in the fear of Yahweh Shem Shai. If a brother can slap that up on the board. 2 Samuel chapter 23.
Okay, so he's about to go into something else, but in his dream was about spiritual power. Okay. And to those, right, that were created for that's what they're that's what they're going. They were, fitted for that, right? And it would be nice, right? Now, again, this brother, Inspiration of the Almighty, he does motivation and inspiration too. So, which is another one of his channels. He's the same brother through and through, and you can always, be edified and be motivated. Some brothers just got it like that. But anyway, myself, I went into the military, years and years and years ago, right? And I wanted to go in and learn electronics so that we would have an edge up on computers at Hewlett Packard and all of this. This was in the 80s, 83. And so this devil, if they're watching us, right, like came out that we're being surveilled and all of that, right? So they're watching us. They know everything about me. Do they not? Yeah. What do they know? Well, they know who the soldiers are, right? In GML. Who is more better equipped to do what, right? Some of us are trained, right, to do what? Well, to be interrogated. Because we will be interrogated, right? Take no thought. This is through the Spirit right here. Take no thought for what you shall speak, right? Because this is about getting him. When you get hemmed up, right? When they deliver you up. See, when you get grabbed up, what time are we in right now? Ecclesiastes 3:1. There's a time in the season for, well, we're in the time right now to get grabbed up. When they hand you over, before they hand you over, what happens? They gotta grab you up first. You gotta be in custody. But when someone arrests you, and then take you to the authority, or your mom, when they bring you to trial, look at this. Okay, don't trip on what you're going to say. Some of us are going to be in that interrogation room. See, this is the moment of interrogation. Okay, now, what am I saying? Some of us have been trained. Well, yeah, nigga, what's the training? Well, it goes like this. Name, rank, and serial number. Right? What does that mean? Right? And it means two things. What is this telling you? But when they deliver you up, take no thought for what. First of all, it's going to be given what you're going to speak anyway. But The point I'm making is some of us have been trained in interrogation. Name, rank, and serial number. What else have you been trained in? What else does this devil know about you if he trained you? Well, he knows this. You've been trained to die, right? To fight and die. Fight until the death, right? For whoever they tell you to go fight. Well, guess what? We don't believe in that anymore. What do we believe in? We believe in fighting and dying for whatever the Most High tells us to fight and die for. In the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Now, let me qualify that by saying it's a spiritual fight. We will be fighting with these words and not in any carnal sense. Okay? But we will be fighting spiritually unto the death. And what does that mean? What does it mean to fight to the death in the spirit? Well, we have an example, do we not? Yahushua. He fought, right? And died in the spirit. What does that require? Well, I'm trying to make this short so I won't go through and get all the scriptures, but we know the story. First, he was apprehended. Then he was beaten and tortured. He was tortured. He was interrogated. Okay? He didn't fire a shot. They grabbed him. He didn't run. Okay? He rendered unto Caesar. He agreed with his adversary quickly because he was winning the fight. Here's how you win the spiritual fight. When they apprehend you and they deliver you up, you just go through the process. Shortly after that, then they're going to beat you and torture you, and then they're going to kill you. So some of us know, right? We were born for this shit. Okay? And some of you kids out there, so you got kids out there playing games and rapping. This is all they know. Some of us know how to go and fight and die, right? We've been trained how to fight and die for our power. You know who did that? He trained us. I know. I know some of these, but I'm not going to mention their names. But I see them out there, right? So some of us, right, know these things, right? So know what your function is, right? We all have a part in the body, right? And I'm the big toe, right? Reflections of a Vietnam War tunnel rat. See, I would be a tunnel rat for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Let's find out what a tunnel rat is real quick. The numb. How about the numb? Let's do it correctly. During the Vietnam War, tunnel rat became an unofficial specialty for volunteer. There's the operative word. Some of us know. What we've gotten ourselves into. And we're not worth the rats.
They got tunnel complexes all under the ground over there. miles and miles of them. And the gooks staying there, they had their weapons, they have their hospitals, and we'd go and explore all these and find as many gooks as we could and destroy them. Then we'd destroy the tunnels. When we'd come to a tunnel, there'd be 3 guys outside, I'd go in. The first thing you watch for was gooks down at the bottom. There was a step off, and then it usually opened up into a small room. Well, that's usually where you found most of your booby traps, your punji sticks, spiders, rats, scorpions. And there's such a small area to move around in, and they're dark. They're pitch black, just down there, just pitch black. It was almost like being a blind person. And you went by touch and smell and hearing. You think people seen big rats? These were like dogs. I mean, they were big. They used them a lot of time in that first section of the tunnel going in, because usually an American would back out if he seen 6 or 8 of them. They'd come up to you, and a lot of them would even rub your body, crawl over you. But I had never had none bite me. I'd usually crawl on past them. And of course, they can't order you to be a tunnel rat. You got to volunteer, so sure. I'm ready.
They can't order you. You got to step up. There's a lot of kids that don't know anything about being a man or a hero. Some of you will get spiritual power, right? And you will, you're going to kick ass valiantly. But some of us, right? We know what we were, how we were made. Okay, I'll just say that, right? And we know through the scriptures what must be done, and kind of the fact that we're the only ones that can do it. Let's start right here. These 2. This goes into that. Let's see, this is Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. That's where that interrogation is going to happen. That ye may be tried. There's the interrogation, the trial. Ye shall have tribulation 10 days. There's the torture. Be thou faithful until death. There's the guillotine, the firing squad. Right? That's going into that tunnel. You know what is expected of you. And here's the reward. Some of us understand what this means. It means that you were trained for this. Right? Through the Spirit. If you didn't go through that training, not that, well, this nigga said that you have to go there. Yeah. Okay. Stupid kid. No, what I'm saying is, if you know what you see in the Spirit, that would be me. Well, get ready. Get your house in order. You see that one? That was a really good one. Slovakia, let me see. There's the brother.
Feel leveled up in your stuff, like, yeah, let's go, I'm ready, I'm refreshed.
Slovakia. That's that inspiration. Let's see. It's this brother Ak of Judah. He goes back and he digs out the elder apostles, this right here. He digs out the elder apostles' video,
Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. The honors to the apostles, the elders, and video. Lord will, you are edified. Video was inspired by spiritual comments made by Apostle Tahar. His platform, What is the 666 Mark II GMS Truth? Subscribe and be constantly edified in the spirit. His video entitled Response Gorilla Hebrew and Sakari Recap. Are they all doing suspect sex things?
He made this video today.
But anyway, the dude, he left the truth, so to speak. But he was getting with different men. If you're in the camp, you're a young man, you got a woman, your woman texts you what we're gonna do later on, or I'm gonna take you out to eat, or we're gonna go see this movie, after camp, maybe at 9 o'clock or whatever. So this guy will be talking to different dudes about getting together, going on dates. And you can't, you look at it, dude. There's a thing called down low. See, down low men do this freaky shit. They want to. It's called role play. I'm gonna play the woman, and my wife is gonna play the man. And she gonna wear a suit and a tie. And she gonna come home from work, and she gonna whip my ass, and then she gonna strap on she gonna strap the pickle on. This shit is fucking embarrassing, man. If I was doing this shit, I would get my house in order. I would get my house in order. The stress.
You heard that ding when he said that the second time. When he made that comment the second time. So, what is the spiritual meaning when things are done in twos? Oh, man.
Brother. It's taking a while. Bear with me.
Genesis 41 and 32. And for that, the dream was doubled unto Pharaoh twice. Now, this is Joseph explaining the vision that came to Pharaoh from Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah.
Nice teaching moment right there.
And Genesis 41 and 32. And for that, the dream was doubled in twos unto Pharaoh twice. It is because the thing is established by the Most High, and the Most High will shortly bring it to pass. Okay. Another point. We heard a ding when he made that comment the second time. Mark 16 and verse 19. So then after
So the comment he made, get your house in order. What does it mean? Get your house in order. I'm going to cut to the chase because he's being long-winded. Get your house in order means get ready. You're about to die. So make sure your family's good. Make sure your bills are paid. Make sure they're not going to have any hardship and that they're going to be fine because you know that you're about to perish by your own hand or by whatever. So how does this apply to a tunnel rat? What does it mean for a tunnel rat? To my point. Well, why did you go in? Get your house in order. How does a tunnel rat get his house in order? How does a tunnel rat for the Most High get his house in order. Okay? Let's go here. What happened to him? This is Revelation 20. Okay. Well, you got your head cut off, did you not? If you know you're going to be a martyr because you were made for it, right? Revelation 20:4, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. Okay, so that's the win. Okay, that's the win. That's the reward, to live and reign. Okay. Priests and kings and priests, I believe, is what it is. So, how do you get that as a tunnel rat for the Most High? Well, you pretty much got to go in there and lay down your life. Somebody's got to be a martyr, right? Martyr. Revelation 6:9. When he opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of those who had been slain. This is shit, the rat bit you up. Doesn't have to be the blade. They're bringing back the firing squad. You know, you might have to. You could be used in many ways to be a martyr. Okay. When he opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of those who had been slain because of the word of the Most High and the testimony they had maintained, for being faithful in their testimony, for the witness they had borne. We upheld that thing, right? Knowing some of our fate, right? Some of us gotta die. Where's that word martyr? Altar. See, nigga gotta see that. You gotta qualify. Hey, somebody's gotta be a martyr. Somebody's gotta step up, right? That's called getting your house in order. Stepping up is getting your house in order. Is it not? This is how the spiritual tunnel rats for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai get their house in order. Like, I'm probably going to be martyred. Let me get ready for that. And tell the wife and kids they're killed, who had been killed, slain. What am I looking for? Slaughtered, slain, killed. Can't even say the word. Unalived. You can't even say these words anymore. Nigga, I was reading the Bible. Oh, I can't say that. Slain, violently killed. Look at that. Shit. Sacrificed. Right? Slain, killed. souls. I don't see this word martyr. Anyway, so I guess I pretty much said, A, what is a sure way to be on that chariot? Right? What's a sure way to be on the chariot? The dead in Christ, right? Let's get that since I can't find martyr. What happened? One more time. Maybe I'm just not looking. M-A-R-T-Y. M-A-R-T-Y-R. Did I just read this? There we go. I'm just looking for that word. Bear with me. Revelation 17:6. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints. The woman is woman on the beast, I'm sure. That would be Babylon the Great, the whore. Blood of the saints is us, children of Israel, or the elect at this point. And the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua. Here we are. So if you were a martyr before, guess what? You're probably a martyr. All right? So when things in your life have gone the way, right, that you find yourself, oh, well, I was, made for this shit. Well, you rise up. You man the fuck up and assume your role in this, your lot. Stand in your lot, right? Anyway, the martyrs. Hey, it is what somebody's got to do it, right? The real heroes.
Boy, that's letting pick my weapon. There were very few people that would do it. You could touch things and feel and tell what it was. Sometimes guys,
You can see in the dark. They make you put your weapon together in the dark and all of that. So when you're that's before you go to the Nam. You're already putting things together in the dark. Well, depending on how long they trained them. But you learn how to operate in the dark. So, and this is an extreme level. Doing it while under duress and vermin. And it's crazy.
wrong things. I'm not going to say I wasn't scared. There was a little place in the back of my head for that. But you had to get rid of that or you get claustrophobic. Fear can be a bad emotion. It can shake you up so bad that you can't function.
And don't get me twisted. I'm not a tunnel rat. I didn't train. You don't train to be a tunnel rat. You train to be an infantryman, which I am. Okay. Then you volunteer to go the next step. Now, I would never volunteer in Esau's military to do anything like that. But in this outfit, in this army of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I volunteered instantly. Right? That's what we were made for. That's what we were trained for. We know you're listening, okay? And it's all spiritual, so do what the fuck you gotta do, but I still volunteer. You know, some of us, right? We're trained for this, so it is what it is. That's it. Repent and be converted. That's it. This is Acts 3:19. In the NIV, repent then and turn to the Most High so that your sins may be wiped out, that the times of refreshing may come from the Most High. Yahweh Shemel Shah. Yeah, know what your purpose is, know what your assignment is, right? And, Lord willing, I get spiritual power. You could always wish for that, but somebody's got to step up and volunteer, and it is what it is. Shalom.